Hello friends, Dave Smalley, Homestead Motorcycles, self-certified MacGyver School of Engineering, improviser die. Check your plugs every once in a blue moon. Okay guys, tonight we play with La Tigra. Number one job, do a rust reveal. Let's see what we got. Got plenty of paper towels left over from yesterday's carburetor nightmare. We may revisit that in a minute. Got an idea or two. They look crooked. Yeah, so what? Okay. Remember the pipes? Wrapped the pipes the other day. I think they've been almost 48 hours. Went for a good long ride yesterday. Burnt myself out. That's a good thing. Okay, let's get this tape off of here. I got light. No. You are not giving light. Fellas, light. There we go. Alright, yeah, big difference. Groovy, man. Again, anybody got a good suggestion on LED lighting for your garage? I'm all ears. Okay, let's take the bottom. I put the bottom one on last, so I take it off first. My wonderful shipping tape. See how nice and easy it just jumps off. Giving me a rash of shit like my friend duct tape used to do. Look at that. Just coming right off of there like nobody's business. Wrap it up. It's done. It's going to blow over here, but I'll get it in the garbage soon enough. There we go. Looking good. Oh yeah, this is my Zaxby's bag. I miss Zaxby's. They taste pretty good. Good. Inexpensive, good tasting, mildly healthy fast food. Alright, there we go. The weird thing about Zaxby's, they had a sauce that turned out to pretty much be cocktail sauce, the same stuff you use with shrimp and conch fritas. Pretty good stuff. Okay, again, nice and neat, easy to dispose of. Go ahead and throw that on the floors. I got the fan on me right now because it's hot in this room. Just turn the AC on. And what have we here? Let's see what the reveal shows. Again, alright, so let's do a show and tell. Let's see if you guys can see this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Alright, so see how down there only got the single wrap that I was dissatisfied with. Alright, so this is wrapped up pretty good. Pankaj. Hey, Pankaj. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Pankaj. I hope that was close. Thank you for watching. Get the zoom a little better. Okay, so you can see the whole pipe and a little bit of the non-processed part. Let's see what we got. We got an awful lot of deeper rust here, not so much out here, some up there. Alright, I wonder where the end of that thing was. Yeah, that might have been it. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, it's peeling nice. Peeling nice. And baby, peel off nice and neat. Well. Yeah. First impression, I think there's a difference. I think there's a bit of a difference. Again, gunky stuff on here. Let's just run her up and down. Not wonderful. Possibly a difference. Possibly. I'm not super impressed with this second. But I wasn't super impressed with the brake until I got some of the gunk off. Oh, this one's already so dirty you can't tell. That one's dirty. That's not going to tell me a story. So let's get one that's a little cleaner. Alright, so that's basically pretty clean. It's used for something. I think Lily was making soap. Oh yeah. Lily was making soaps, and that's soap scum! Ah! Oh no! Alright, so let's see what happens when we give this a good wipe. No, clean. Clean. No problem. Okay, so there's no excuse here for this not to look good. And a little tiny bit of crud with it. And that's rust. That's rust, so I don't think it really removed all the rust. It looks rusty to me. Huh. Maybe, but I don't know. That had a lot of that rusty color there. Alright, so that improved. Not as excited with the other ones. Let's see if our friend Scotch Brite improves anything. I'll just do it right here in the easy part for right now, just to see if there's a difference. You know, that's not terrible. Alright, if I can get me some more of those strips, I can really crank on it like this. Well, look at that. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Yeah. Key is I gotta get to it with this motion here. Yeah, that gets it clean. I'm pretty happy with where that's going. Okay. Alright, it's the evaporust softened it up enough that that's getting there. I'm not going to have you watch me sand this damn thing for the hours it's going to take. And I'm not going to obsess with that now. I am going to wrap that side as nicely as I can to get the bulk of the crap off. Now I'm going to get back to trying to get this motor running properly. Okay, so evaporust rust removal gets my nod. Works pretty good. Now, and again, I didn't film it because I didn't want to waste your time, but it turned out I should have because it took minutes. If you remember yesterday, there were carburetor issues. Hey, Mark. There's Mark. Here's Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Wow, we're already planning Paris, Sharon. Careful. All right. Who else here? Pankaj. Hi, Pankaj. Alright, guys. Let's zoom in on this carb area a little bit. Come on. I guess that's as far as... Oh, there it goes. Alright, carburetor. You may remember. I pulled it off. It was so ridiculously clean that I thought, nope, we don't need to obsess with this yet. Let's put it back together. Had a real bitch getting the fourth screw out. Had no success in putting it back in with this. So I spent a little bit of time with a file and a piece of wood, and I managed to jam it on there pretty good. I'm not going to pull it off because I managed to jam it on. And I was getting ready to cut this when I realized, wait a minute, it's already significantly shorter than this. So let's try it as is before I do something stupid, try and cut this and send it flying. So let's see. Now, again, I had a bar back here if you watch the video. Okay, so that's where it's got to enter. Now I can put it in much more straight up and down instead of that funky angle I was pulling with the stubby. Oh, it came off. Felt it come off. Alright, so my little thing didn't work very well. Didn't stay on long enough. Okay, push it on good. Okay, well, let's be more careful. It's a little cockeyed. Kind of straight. Okay, going up in here. Got to be more gentle. Let's hold it this way to begin with. Trying to put it back there. Okay, it's going in the right direction. It's going in gentle. It's going in the right area. I'm looking for the hole. Oh! Oh my God, I'm up in the hole. That sounded like a thread hole. Let's turn it. It's turning. It feels like I'm catching a thread. I don't know. It stopped. That's kind of a good thing. Okay, it's going again. Okay, it's stopping and going. It might be, it might not be, it's not. It's just flirting with me. And look where it went. Right down in that son of a bitch hole. Oh God, I love you, you piece of shit. You fucker. Alright. That was unsuccessful. Not surprising. Okay, let's get this little screw to pop up here and go click. There you go. When you hear the click, you probably got it. There it is. Alright, so that voyage was unsuccessful. Now, let's try the voyage. That was the end I had. It kind of worked. Let's try the voyage to find the hole without it. Alright, here's where the other one goes, right here. We're going to go straight back. Yeah, that's the place. That's the place. Shit, man. It sure feels like I found it easy this way. Okay, so see where my knuckle is? Let's try to remember that. This was the end that worked. Get it in there. Seems to be holding. Okay, right about the knuckle. Let's get this back here. There's the knuckle. There's the knuckle. Trying to find the hole. Oh, you know what? Oh, this way's in. Oh, Jesus. I just felt it jump out. Got it back in. Gonna give it a few turns. I don't think this is happening. Nope. Back in the hole. Shit. Alright. Okay, guys, well. You can stop watching anytime. This is obviously going to take me an hour. Or more. So I will continue to learn how to do this. I can push it in there, come to here. That misses it. God damn it, that's got to be the hole right fucking there. It's got to be it. Let's give it a shove in there, see what happens. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there's the hole. Oh, I've been going in the wrong hole. There's like a dimple or something. I think I've got the right hole now. Right, I know kind of where it is. There we go. That was a real hole. That's what I was looking for. Okay, maybe I got a lead on the right hole now. Can I find where I was? Can I follow? Still on. Okay, good. Can I follow? Okay, put it in that way. Okay, remember where you were. Okay, need two. Oh, need 2 hands to find the hole. Remember where you were. Bring it right up against it. Now come out a little bit. There. That may have been the real deal. Let's see. Let me try and turn this thing. Pushing up and turning in the same motion. Well, that didn't go far. It stopped right away. It feels like I'm connected to it. I'm gonna get. Oh boy, it stops pretty solid right there. A little bit. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious, man. Here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Okay, it's not coming up this time. Maybe don't. There you go, you up on the magnet yet? Yep. Alright. You are a stubborn little son of a bitch. Alright, I was pretty sure I had found the hole because of something I looked at a minute ago. That right there. Okay, that's where it should feel. Nope, I lost it. Thought I knew what the hell I was doing. Let's get over here. Let's get right up in there. Yeah, right there. Come all the way towards me. Now go away. No, something's wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay, wait, big difference. Okay, start right here. Okay, let's take a good look. Oh, okay, I move approximately 1/8 of an inch, and there's a bit of a bump to deal with. I can't find the hole. There's the flush. Moving. Okay. It's real close to the flush, but not flush. Okay, so let's try again. Mounted. So let's start very cautiously flush. Okay, let's get in here. Where's the bump? There's the bump. Coming up. Something doesn't feel right. Something does not feel right. What's wrong? Oh, I lose this feel for this thing in like half a second. Okay, where's the bump? Okay, you're up against the bump. It's all the way up, so go back. Trying to move. Oh, it went in. Oh. No, what did it do? I missed it. How the fuck did I miss it again? Here's my infamous bump. And the screw says, fuck you and your bump, bitch. Alright, I might have to squish this out a little bit. See if this will squish it back out, because I'm starting to lose that good positive contact I have. Yeah. Boy, you are a challenge. Okay. Here's where I want you, right in there. Right in there. also feel it coming loose when it comes down. Why didn't it start? Oh. Yeah, it just won't stay up in there. Oh. So. Yeah, not jumping up. Okay, where's the screwdriver? Put it over there. Oh, maybe there you go. I heard the click. Okay, here we go. Maybe I should grow a brain and go loosen these other two up. Already got two in here. Jeez, look at this, I can't even. Look at that. I've now lost. Oh God. Oh, there it is. Screws right there. Right. Effing there. Okay, so let's back this off. Yeah, I put that up there snug. That one's not in. And I put the other one back here snug. Alright, get up in here. Boy, fingers aren't working tonight. It's not at all. So, don't let anybody tell you that taking the carb float bowls off of a Yamaha XS is easy. They'd be lying to you. Okay. Got the screw turning. Alright, this should go click a little bit. No, it's still tight. Why are you so tight? There. Oh, that's probably what. Oh, I had it cockeyed. Oh. Right, so that might have been my problem all along. I may have had that float bowl cocked a little bit, so I wasn't making they weren't flat. So now I can make sure it's flat. Ah, good. So this is a good thing. I didn't screw it in there tight, cockeyed. Okay. Some failures are good failures. All right, give us another try. Come on, baby. All right. So now, in the act of locating it, I'm holding it up. Let's get this little girl. Aye. Yeah. I know. Come on, I see you. Come on, girlfriend. Be nice. I forgot to give it that little love tap. Squish it out a little bit. Remember, I've dropped it off a few times, so I gotta kind of mushroom the head so that it'll hold it in place. Okay, gonna hold it in place now. Good enough. Oh, gravity's all. Look how hard I had to squeeze it. Okay, drag it up. Hole located, or slot located. Screw is coming into a slot position. It's up against the slot. Now it has to move away. It's going into a hole. Come on, baby, please catch. Okay, I'm wiggling the float bowl while I'm turning the screw. Hear the wiggles? And the screw stops again. Why you keep stopping, baby? You don't want to stop. I want you to keep going. Oh, it turned again. Come on. Something funny's going on in here. I'm figuring what I sure feel like I'm in the right place. And this irritating screwness, I'm going to drop out. It stayed up in there. It stayed up in there. Ooh, 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 screw stayed in there. Now if I can find it again and get this thing on it. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. Come on, baby. Trying to make you better, baby doll. Come on. Come on. She cannot fucking screw. Oh, Jesus, this is hilarious. Shit. So now, I used to know how to do this kind of stuff, guys. I'm just an old man poking around in the dark. Shit. Well, the screw stayed up in there, so that's comforting. This has got to be the right place. Sure as hell is. I can't get back in the screw. Oh, I'm in the screw. It feels like it. Let's see what it's... Oh, it came to a stop. Oh my gosh. I think I did it, guys. Holy sheep shit, that man. Okay. That one's snug. So I did find it. It didn't feel like I found it, but I did. Okay, so my little rig worked. See that? I made a screwdriver. Ha ha ha. Ta-da-da. So you saw me carve up a screwdriver yesterday, and, well, you saw the back end of me making one. I should have showed. It really only took a few minutes. I thought it was going to take an hour. And I did not want to bore you. Okay. This was running right in like it should. Thank you, sweetheart. So we'll run this one until it just touches. It just touched. This one, that one I left moderately snug. Not snug. So we're going to take this one to about the same. Moderately snug. Okay, then that's what I would call moderately snug. Now, this one was a little on the loose side. I'm going to take it to officially snug. Okay, it's still moving along. Yeah, so I had it loose. It wasn't touching at all. Now I'm going to give it as pretty good tightness as I can give it without excess mechanical advantage. I'll give this one a good knockdown. They say that good mechanics never drop their tools. I never reached that category. Okay. There. Are you there yet? Take this one all the way up to real snug. Now if I can get back to this girl back here. Go here, go back a little bit. Nope. Nope. Oh, this is okay. Really interesting being back in here. Really weird. Well, I'm glad I snugged it pretty good because maybe I'll get back to it. God damn, why are you so hard to find? Oh, no. Could this be why? Found it, okay. Now, oh, it wasn't that tight. Alright, so now it's really snug. And final tug will be this fella over here. Yep, and it wasn't that snug, so okay, all those guys were bringing each other up. Alright, so I put the car back in position so that I can next obsess on this spark plug hole. When I get that spark plug hole solved, I want to take it for one more good hard test ride. I think it was blowing gas out of this, so I don't know if that had anything to do with that weird idle problem. I'm thinking idle problem is in carburetor, and I'm thinking it's up in here and blah blah, but I felt so good at looking at that it didn't seem to be worth obsessing on that. If there had been a bunch of muck and gunk down in there, yes, I would have obsessed on that. So again, we're going to now start taking a look at the spark plug. And this is going to take a long time, guys. So I got a new toy in. Let's start with the beginning. Let's get this in the JIS bag where it belongs. I'm going to put my wonderful industrial magnet away. Again, you can see how much string I've got on this thing because I like to be able to drag it on the ground while standing up. And my improvised JIS screwdriver. I'm gonna keep this little dude. I hope I never need to use it again, but it did come in handy. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Alright, that's gonna go in the special tools drawer. Right next to magnet. Alright. JIS stubby is going in the bag full of JIS screwdrivers. That went away. Oh, they're probably over there in the princess thing. Here, let's get out of here. I think the JIS might be hidden in that princess. Oh, yes, they are. I don't know if you remember them from the other night. I certainly babbled about them enough. JIS screwdrivers. And go ahead and get them back in there while we're playing. Oh, yeah, okay. I know why I left all this out. I will still be dealing with these guys. Okay. However, for now, we should do it on this table. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I'm moving you guys. Yeah, for now we're not going to look at the motor. What we're going to do, I'll be doing a little bit of bench work for a few minutes. A little bit of bench work. Let's move some stuff around. Do some measuring and thinking. See you guys able to see. You see my messy little workbench there? Oh, look at the princesses, aren't they pretty? Okay, now, I thought I was buying a spark plug cutter. I forget the exact name of the damn thing. But it looked like it might do the job that I need. There is the tool. Huge problem. That's two different heights. I wanted something that would cut a nice flat landing. The two together look like the thickness I want. But as you can see, those heights are different. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of experimenting here, taking my sweet ass time. Oh shit, this might be what goes inside, this might be the outside, this might be just fine. Let's look at a spark plug next to it. These are the old spark plugs. Well, ooh. So look at that. Interesting. Yeah, see, this OD is the correct OD. That ID is really, really interesting to me. I'm not sure what the hell that's supposed to do. What I'm thinking of doing is you're supposed to put it, I don't know how, of course no instruction came with it, so whatever the F this is for, who knows. That doesn't do anything. This appears to fit inside there, and then you drive this. That looks like a tool. Don't know what the set screws for. Alright, but this, okay, this is how you get the power to it. There's a hole in there as if something should run down inside that hole. There ain't nothing in here. Looks like, unless you're supposed to put it right on the tap. Oh shit. Oh, look at that. Oh, son of a bitch. There's the tap. Came with 2 taps. Oh, look at that. That's a step tap. Oh, I didn't notice that. So I wonder what this is. Is this the step itself? What the hell is that? It might be oversized. Yeah, because this can't... Oh, boy, I can't use these taps. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's for these goddamn inserts. I don't want no fucking insert. But that's what this is for. These are those, quote, permanent insert things. Alright, I did not want to go this way. But it looks like I've been forced to go this way. Shit. I need to cut that surface, period. I got no choice there. That surface is damaged badly. Okay, so, very interesting. Yep, very, very interesting. So this, see how the smaller one is to the spark plug and the bigger one's much bigger? Now my problem is, oh, this is funny. This still may be able to solve my problem. My problem is I have a hole. And I've got good threads on the back end of the hole and bad threads on the front end of the hole. I'm fairly certain of that. And I bought this tool that you put in the back and you open it up and you pull it through, and it improves things a lot. But it doesn't open up wide enough to cut these threads properly. It opened up wide enough to clean these threads, but it still didn't really recut the threads properly. So, I ordered a regular tap that size, but stupid me thought I was selecting M14X 1.25. Instead, I selected M14X 1.5, which will not fit. If I was to put that tap in there, it would have ruined it. So, I said, okay, I want to send it back and get the right one, and they said, just keep it. You'll get your money back. You're stupid, and we'll give you your money back. So, whatever. Okay. So, that surface there is damaged. I'm going to try and zoom you in, see if you can actually see the damage. I think you can see. That looks like crap. See, Carol, hello Carol, Montana, hello Montana. All right, see how terrible that surface looks? I mean, that is bad. And this thing was blowing liquid out this way, or gas. I believe it was coming out over here. So this has to be smoothed back down. I don't want to cut new threads. I would just like to smooth that part back down. Just maybe I can use this guy to recut those front threads. Let's see, does it screw in? Here, I'm going to step this out of the way. Well, I'm going to try and work. Oh, no, I can't work around you. I'm going to try and get you in as close as possible, but yeah, you can't. I need the better view. Sorry, guys. All right, so now see how that tap, that's about the right angle. Should I start? This thing didn't come with a way to drive it. Oh, that's just funny. All this shit came with taps and no way to drive the tap. No way to drive this big ass thing, whatever the hell that is. Size thread is that? Oh, that's the smaller thread. Oh. And this big old thing here. But really, before I try to thread something in there, I'm going to try and cut it with that one. Yeah, can you guys see that? Oh, you can't. You didn't even see anything I just did. Okay, so this big giant thing doesn't make any sense to me. Seems to be the same as the beginning of that tap. See that? I don't know. Let's see if we can get you to see it. See there, that's about the same size. This appears to be the same size as the beginning of this tap. See how that has a step there? So if I'm careful, I might be able to use the beginning of this tap to clean up the front of my spark plug hole. I could fuck it up real bad too. I could. But then again, if I fuck it up real bad, I got those inserts to save the day. Here it comes to save the day. Alright. Now, I'm going to back you guys up for a minute. I'll zoom you back in. Bought a T-handle. Tap T-handle. You're going to be tapping. Get a nice T-handle. There's a T-handle. Nice big long one so I can hold on to my angle. You know, silly little handle. Ratchets. You know. Although, in my humble opinion, generally you don't want them to ratchet. And here's how you clamp it. Doodaloo. Jed, clamp it. Alright, so let's see how successful I can be. Doesn't go in. Does not go in. It's too big. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. There it goes. Doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. Okay, you're coming out. You're coming out. Let's see what's wrong with the teeth. I did this on another regular tap, it was about the same size, and it worked. So why is this one not working? See, that's the back end of those little jaws. Let's get this down inside those jaws properly. Why are you being a jerk? What's this about? Mad because I played with the other tap? You mad because I played with the other tap? These jaws don't want to get around this tap head. You little jerk. Holy shit, Batman, that is just absurd. think that I'd have to coax a handle onto a tap. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening, folks. Alright, so you get out of here. Come on here. There's the teeth. There's the jaws. Okay. They go on like one goes there. One goes there. They should slide down into this hole. They don't want to slide into the hole. It's like the tap is made ever so slightly too large for these jaws. Good Lord, fellas. That is so absurd. Alright. So what that means is, boy, you guys are seeing some absurdity. So much for this tap handle. So, and you can see the wear on that thing there. So now, the right thing to do is grind that off. And grind that off so that I can get it inside that thread. Brilliant. No other way to drive this tap with what came in this kit. What's this? Oh, that's a square. That's nothing. Again, this doesn't make this slide. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at this. More absurdities. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, what the fuck do you do with that? Damn, Batman. What the hell do you do with that? That's what you do with that. Well, at least I can drive. Alright, so that's... Wow, look at all this. Don't know what that part's for. But this little kit came with this T-handle, which should fit. Okay, so I'm not able to drive a tap. Why don't you send me something I can drive the tap with? Yeah, that can't drive the tap. Can this drive the tap? Oh no, look at that. That's what that set screw is for. Remember I said, I wonder what that set screw is for. Aha, so the tap fits in there. You guys, that is so cheesy. Jesus. So it's probably metric. I wonder if the little metric... Okay, so yeah, so this goes on here. And then I can put this T-handle on here and drive it. So it was all built in. So that was unnecessary. Maybe I'll send that one back. But that works on my other taps. Strange. I think this tap is its own, who the hell knows, size. Alright, so how well is this? That's... I wonder if that's enough to do the job. Kind of, no. I need to loosen this. I really should have that tight in there, one unit. Okay. Let's go see what we can see. Nice thing about a little girly table is it's very easy to move when you make it move. And it's actually incredibly well built. These are some of the strongest legs I've ever seen at one of these types of tables. I thought it was going to be a cheap little piece of crap. see it. There's a good one way over here, and that one's better. Okay, going in the saddle bag, looking for the metric. Allen wrench set from Aunt Beatrice's windshield extension that you may have watched. I was going to test that out today, but I was a bad boy and got stimulated earlier, and so that means no riding. No riding while stimulated, period. Alright, let's see if one of these will fit this guy. I'm hoping you're seeing me. I don't know. Okay, I think it's a bigger one. Ooh, that's too big. Ooh. Very interesting. Oh, I promised to show you these balls the other day. See that ball on the end of there? That's ridiculous. I'm going to be grinding those off flat. Those are, you know, that's so you can come at it from an angle. Yeah, right. So what? If you're coming at stuff from an angle, you're straight. It's supposed to be straight, goddammit. Okay. That is the right size. Let's get the tap in there. No, the tap don't want to go in. That's just, oh, there it goes. And see how, oh, see, now it's a, quote, full purchase all the way inside. Like that. Okay, let's give that a nice little snuggin'. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Nice, so it's kind of, quote, one unit now. Alright, so that was the middle of these guys. Good! Grateful I didn't have to go digging around. I've got 400 Allen keys, but you will find Allen keys are a huge pain in the ass. Okay. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Pretty close to it. Alright, so back you up so you can kind of watch me screw this up. Okay, I think you can see the hole. I think you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Alright, so I want to try and keep the right angle. Right now, when the spark plug goes in, this is the good one. I got a damaged one over there. When the spark plug goes in, number one, it's way too tight. It should not, spark plug should just spin right in. See how it got tight? Number one, it's way too tight. Look at that, you're kind of turning. Oh. No, see it got, well. Alright, let's see. That should spin freely in. It doesn't spin freely. That's mildly satisfying. Here, let's do this. It's another way to see that thing's got a nice knurl on it. So that's I should stop complaining. That might be perfectly acceptable. That it's a touch tight, but you know what? This, no, I don't need to cut new threads for that. Is it all the way down? And it made it all the way down. Alright, so I don't need to cut new threads. Yeah, that's interesting. Now, oh, here's, alright, so this socket, see how that socket is right up against that housing? So when I put the top on there, it hits it hard. It really is a pain in the ass. So like Jim said, grind the damn thing off. I'm probably going to hit that housing first. Alright. Oh, and it kind of roughed her up a little bit. No, not bad. It didn't hurt anything. But you could see the wear mark on that spark plug. Alright. So that did screw in there. So I don't really need to run the tap in there. What? Since I'm a crazy son of a bitch, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This thing's got 7 full threads on it. Let's get this to see what happens. Just, can I get it to go in there and follow that thread that exists without a lot of cutting action? Just let's get a little bite. Got a little. Oh, that was actually. I like that feel. All right. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to pull down on my angle just a little bit. Oh, I'm getting real bite there. See how it jumped way up? I'm getting some bite there. Oh, that's real bite. Oh, that's tap bite. Ooh. You know what? It's biting enough. I better go get the Tap Magic. I'm actually cutting thread. I'm cutting metal. Which is kind of what I wanted to do. Okay, cutting threads. Okay, cutting fluid. Tap Magic. True magic. Little dabble to you. If you can get to it. Ah, shit. Alright, put that down. Alright, I'm just going to have to squirt away and hope for the best. Yep, and I missed. There you go. Got it. I wasted a bunch of Tap Magic. Look at that, you idiot. You fucking idiot. What an idiot. Anyway, alright, wasted your Tap Magic, so don't waste your... Okay, now is about the time to start paying attention. So let's call that 2. I think I've done 2 full turns. Let's call this 2.5. Boy, that sure feels like I'm cutting tap. Damn, dude. Yeah, when you cut a thread, you're supposed to come back on it, cut that back end loose. See what I'm doing? You cut going in and you cut coming out. There we go, broke loose. Broke through it, okay. Cut going in, cut coming out, cut coming out. Boy, the cut coming out doesn't want to cut. That's why you gotta follow it. Alright, a little bit in. Ooh, I might have got past the rough part. I might have got past the rough. Yes, I did. It's following that thread pretty nice. Now wait till it stops. Alright, stop right there. Right now I'm pulling down as I'm cutting back out on purpose. Oops. Pulling down a little bit. I'm trying to purposely cut the bottom of that thread to pull that angle down just a little bit. It won't, be like a 0.005 of an inch, it would be almost nothing. Alright, baby. That seemed to be productive. Little tiny bit of steel there, or aluminum. Yeah, see the little shavings got a little. So it took whatever that. Oh, I never did test that. Whatever that is made of, it took some. That is probably a good thing. Now let's see if I can do this without screwing up. See if we can go clean inside there a little bit. Okay, clean that hole nice and neat. Okay, how are we looking? Yeah, ooh, see all the gunk we got out of there? Look at that. Okay. Those are called shavings, metal shavings. They're not good down inside your head. Whoops, that's the problem with using a screwdriver. It'll pop through. Okay, let's fold it up a little bit more. Try not to make it too thick. I want it to go in that hole and come back out nice and easy. You know, last thing I want is to poke something in that hole that doesn't come back out. Okay. Give it a turn, bring her back out. Much cleaner. A little bit of gunk still. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. Turn it this way this time. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, no more metal shaving. So a little bit up there on the top. Yeah, still a touch. Okay, we're still bringing out metal shavings, and I'm still playing. I don't stop this until I don't see metal shavings. Be nice and clean. So, yeah, okay, no metal shavings. Good, okay. Clean the surface here. You can see that's hacked up. Alright, so that did something. That actually cut something. Let's try our spark plug now. Alright. Let's see how well it starts and runs into the hole now. I don't want to go. No. That first thread is a bitch. And there. Yeah, that's significantly easier. Oh yeah. Alright, so I think that improved things. I don't think I changed the angle any, but I certainly changed those first few threads. Alright, so those first few threads are much healthier than they were. That's a good thing. Did not damage the spark plug at all. Don't even see wear marks on the spark plug where it was trying to work its way in like before. Alright, that's good. That's good. Okay, now let's figure out this nightmare. That appeared to go over this. Alright, so let's get this off of here. Let's figure out that went right over this. So let's I'm going to get the tap out of this black handle. The middle size, I believe. Yeah. And my obsession with plastic bags. They used to tease me even when I was in the oil refinery back in the 70s. Plastic bag man. White boy in his plastic bags. Okay. Get that little girl out of there. 2 is enough. Oop, slips right out. Okay. Put that back away. Oh, I gotta get that back on the big bike before I do too much more. Alright, I don't need this now. We're doing. Okay, what we discovered was this tap. Oh no, it's gonna be good because this tap has to be all the way in to have made a difference. No. Okay. Can I do this? You know. this again? Alright, something drives this. Okay, if I put it in backwards, or if I find a piece of 14mm rod, maybe this rod here is close enough. Ooh, that's real sloppy. Ooh, that's, ooh, yeah, and it stops, okay, but that is what we call dick in a shirt sleeve. I don't really want that. I want something fatter than that. Okay. Down here, this is too big. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh, that's, that's a possible candidate. Alright, so how can we do this? Again, this goes in there and something drives it here. But it looks to me like this is the thing that's designed to drive it. Alright, yeah, that's the guy that's designed to drive it. Alright. So, in a perfect world, I would just cut that thing off. Because see, I can't do it. I want, ooh, that doesn't go in there at all. Oh. Oh, well, that wouldn't have worked anyway. Just because it goes in there doesn't mean it goes in here. So maybe we're back to this little girl anyway. You know. Now, if I remember correctly, this went in and stopped. This goes in and stops. Okay, good. It won't fall in the hole. I can fake these dimensions. Yes, I can. You are gonna watch. Oh, yes. Duct tape. Painter's tape. Shipper tape. Stop. Yeah. I really want. Oh my god, it's not here. I got duct tape. It's so nasty. I want that blue tape. It's out in the van. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Have me over here. Oh man, because I was working on telescopes with it. So, I don't feel like it. You ever been there? I just don't feel like going out there at this moment. So I'm gonna make do. We don't need very much. Nice little strip. I'm gonna put this as the filler. Maybe I could just use this. I was gonna say use this as filler and then put tape over it. Yeah, I got an idea. Watch out, folks, when I get ideas, they're usually absurd. Okay, there you go. Alright, so this is the guy that I'm trying to make fatter. So we just fatten it up. See if that's fat enough for this part. Ooh, it's too fat. Good. So let's take a couple inches off. How does that work? Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Going in. Again, that's sloppy, but it keeps it in the center. Good enough. You know, good enough. Yeah, see that keeps it mostly centered. Yeah. Okay, now with the leftover. Here it is. Okay, so let's try this now. Then we're going to try the other end. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay, we're just trying to fatten this thing up a little bit so that the hole is more or less centered. How does that work? No, too big. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. Tear some of that off. How does that work now? Ooh, fit. Okay, good. Now this one, I will put Mr. Tape on. Alright, good old shipping tape. Remember my buddy. We need a little piece, so I need a kind of cleaner piece. Hey, so that one goes away. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Okay, now let's get a nice clean little piece here. That ought to be big enough. There we go. Alright, let's put Mr. Tape back. Now, let's roll this back on there. Okay. Now let's give this a nice wrap. Wrap this in there nice and neat. Nice and unneat, but it's going to be neat enough for our purposes. Okay, so this should be big enough to allow me to go in the hole. This keeps me kind of centered. See how that's all? Yeah, see that? Ooh, nope, not good enough. Ooh, that's too big. That's too big. Why are you too big? Because I didn't get pissed off and squeeze it down good. Okay, I just trusted that first little bit. I might have to put another round of tape on this to keep it squeezed good. Okay, how are we doing? Nope, that went in good. Okay, that's alright. It's not perfect, but it's what I have. And I'm going to attempt a nice, slow little cut here. We got cutting oil sitting on there already. I hope that doesn't push that down. Oh, it can't go too far. Remember, it's going to bounce if it hits the bottom anyway. Get this down inside here. Oh, it's not in the slot yet. Here we go. There's in the slot. Now we should be getting, oh yeah, oh that feels like cutting action. Yes, it does. It feels like cutting action. It's jumping around on me. That's irritating but good. That means it's actually performing some business. Let's give it a couple of good turns. Again, once I can get a sealing surface that this spark plug will seal on, that's really all I'm looking for. I'm trying to cut down past that damage that you probably saw. Ah, boy. Alright, so I think I'm going to come out and see if I've done anything good, bad, or indifferent. Okay, so the one thing I don't like is that damn thing staying in the hole. So before trying to dig it out of there, holy shit. Holy shit. I still got a nick right here. But boy, I will tell you that up here looks and feels better. Here, let me give you a view. I'm going to do a little bit more of that. Just to give you guys a feel. Can we get you in there nice and good? Alright, let's try and zoom. Okay. Alright, anybody else watching? No, get the head off and tap it from the inside. I love you too, Pan. It's not happening this month. Not happening this month. Because I now no longer have a tap problem. Tap's fine. There is my problem. This surface right here. See that nick? Now, there was some trouble up here, which seems to have been ground off by that tool just now. This is dissatisfactory to me, and this is, but that looks pretty deep. I don't think I can get there turning this tool by hand. Let's take a look at our tool. Can't really tell. Do we have any shavings on there? Where I think I see shavings, when I look closer, I think it's more. Let me put some more Tap Magic on. Again, this stuff is brilliant for cutting. So I'm gonna put it all over the whole thing. There already is some on there. Let's get to work real quickly here. Alright, let's get this in the hole. Again, hoping I can needle nose that back out. Ooh, it's going back in. No, 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 honey. No, you're not going down in that hole. No, sweetheart. Okay, emergency. Emergency. Get that bitch out of there. I think my Allen wrench could probably do it. These little Allen wrenches would probably do that job. Yeah, I don't want that down in that hole. No! It's okay to hang out there temporarily, but you cannot end up down in that hole. Not. Okay. Alright, so let's see if this will pull her out of there. Come on, baby. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, I kind of knew I was asking for trouble when I put that in there. So, again, be gentle, be careful. Probably get it out. Okay, it's almost out enough where I can grab it with my fingers. Oh, I just pushed it back in. Yeah, that's what you don't want to do, is push it back in. You want to coax it out. That kind of helped. This kind of helped. Oh, actually, seems to work a little bit. Hi, baby.
Hello.
Hello, sweetie. I'm on Facebook Live.
Oh, well, when you're finished, I need your help.
Okay, I'll be there in a bit. Okay, got it out. Because I got it out. Yeah, I'm going to be alright. I'm going to do the same thing. But this time I'm going to make sure it's on here first before going in there. Okay, going in pretty good. Alright guys, I'm going to step you out of the way and I'm going to put a little bit more grunt into this. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. Okay, now, kind of really putting some weight into it as I try to cut that surface. Yes, this is imperfect. perfect world, I'd have the head off on a milling machine, and I would make it as good or better than new. But that ain't happening here tonight. So, give it a couple more little good luck turns, and then we're probably gonna make do with what we got. Like I said, it already felt vastly improved. It's turning smoothly enough where I may have done some work. No, no. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes, got her. Okay, everything's out. Let's look at the cutter first. That's shavings. That's shavings. I've cut some metal. I have cut some metal, folks. Those are metal shavings. Yep. Good. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Metal shavings. Alright. Let's get in there and clean some stuff up first. Alright. Good, good, good. Holy shit, guys. I think that little exercise improved things. That's what it looks like to me. Look at that. You know, we might have a surface good enough to hold a spark plug properly, especially when I goop it up. I'm going to put some high temperature silicone in there. But that feels a heck of a lot better than it did. And let me show it to you. Plus I'll be able to look at it in the video with better zoom ratio too. Alright, so let's see what we got down in that little. Look at that. Can you still see that chunk of damage down there? But I have a much better sealing surface now. See, in order to get down as deep as that little hole there is, yeah, that's a significant chunk. I can feel that's probably a good 10-20 thou. So I would need a milling machine for that, or sit here for 2 days. But the rest of this surface now looks pretty good, and there's enough of a sealing surface here that I feel pretty good, and I'm going to be putting that RTV on it. I think I made a difference. Okay guys, I'm pretty happy. Now remember, love your machine, never leave a hole exposed. Never leave the internals of the motor exposed. Again, this is not really internals. That's why I'm not too worried about this. But down there, don't leave holes. Don't leave holes. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I'm sure you're all gone by now. Love you bunches. And we are done. Bye. Check you next time.